on in the state?
A young, I think a young person was
Was
I
shot?
was killed. Was a victim of gun violence.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
so it's a 30-day ban, which
isn't that illegal?
I guess we'll find out.
Because part of what it says
It's an executive order, so
right, and part of it what it says in the Constitution shall not be infringed. It sounds like it's being infringed on.
yeah, it'll go to the judicial system, and a ruling will be made.
Okay. Now it was.
I mean,
but it was the First and Second Amendment, right? Or was it just the guns?
no, just guns.
Just all right. It's the Second Amendment. All right. All right. So that's what's going on out there in Mexico, and we had that large.
Unless you're going to duct tape everybody's mouth shut,
oh, maybe.
which isn't going to be very useful.
No, and then we had the big earthquake in
Yep.
Morocco.
Yeah.
That's killed over 2,000 people.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. All right.
That was a big one.
Yep. Back here in Rhode Island, and in Woonsocket, a man and woman, originally from Woonsocket, they pleaded guilty to directing a conspiracy to smuggle cocaine into Rhode Island. U.S. Attorney Zachary Kuna on Friday said that Efren Colon and his wife Yaniris admitted leading a conspiracy that was behind shipments of dozens of packages of cocaine through the mail from Puerto Rico to Rhode Island. And each package had at least 1 kilogram of cocaine,
Wow.
which is more than 2 pounds if you don't know your
Right.
metric to
Yes, it's
our version.
a lot.
Yeah. So they'll be in jail now, and they'll be sentenced in January.
Good.
Doesn't say when they
Good.
were living here in the city of Woonsocket, but they originally from this city. So, okay.
That seems like a bad plan, and I'm glad they got caught. It's a very bad plan.
Dave, you read the story earlier about the on and off ramps of Post Road at the airport connector are going to be closed down for construction. Usually it says, "Don't worry, airplane flights will not be affected." It doesn't say that this time.
It doesn't say that.
Yes. When you restrict access to the main road that goes by the front of the airport,
Yeah.
This is going to be chaos.
but it's not going to affect getting to the airport.
Well, it does say the closures won't affect traffic to and from TF Green, so it won't affect the flights coming in and out. But
Right.
now they don't have. To be fair, TF Green does not have a lot of flights after 8 o'clock, and this is when the closures will take place from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay.
I've been at TF Green. I've been the last plane to land right around midnight,
Me too.
and it's
And there's nobody
there's
there.
nobody there. That's right. So it's just you and your fellow passengers walking and walking and walking. So
Yeah.
hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle when they try to do construction. And it's only supposed to last for one night. We'll close down tonight. So hopefully
Okay.
we can finish all in
Get
one
it done.
in one evening. So okay. All right, time to take another break here on Coffee Inn, and we're going to give you the weather forecast, which is being sponsored by Compassion International.
The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch for this afternoon in the northwestern portion of Providence County and other Massachusetts counties. Showers and thunderstorms today, mainly in the afternoon. Some storms could produce heavy rain, calm winds, high of 78, and the chance of precipitation 80% for a quarter to a half an inch of rain here in the city. Elsewhere, up to 3 inches of rain during the afternoon and early evening hours tonight. Tonight, cloudy with a low of 63 degrees. Another half to 3/4 of an inch of rain is possible. Tuesday's weather, showers and thunderstorms are possible after 4, but only a 40% chance, mostly cloudy with a high of 78. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of 77. Thursday, it's mostly sunny skies with a high of 75. Friday, sunshine and 71. And on Saturday, partly sunny and 69 with a breeze from the north up to 25 to 35 miles per hour. And then on Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 75.
Currently outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio on the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street, where we have cloudy skies with 73 degrees.
For an Allstate agent, providing protection options that fit your life is something they take, well, personally. Allstate agents are committed to learning about your needs and helping customize protection to meet them. From bundling your home and auto insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage, your Allstate agent can help build an insurance proposal that fits your life. And just as important as learning what you need is learning what you don't. Because helping you get coverage you want with savings you deserve is what Allstate is all about. It's time to get coverage that's catered to you. Are you in good hands? Call Kara and Celeste Benjamin at the Benjamin Agency. One agency, two locations in North Smithfield and Bellingham. One telephone number, 765-5000. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Allstate Property and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Families in poverty are facing a global food crisis. $50 provides a food kit to feed a family for a month. Just text the word radio to 97646. At the turn of this century, 27% of people who passed away were cremated. By the year 2020, that figure rose to 56%. The Cremation Association of America projects that by the year 2040, 4 out of 5 Americans will choose cremation over a casket burial. Berarducci Funeral Home and Cremation Care Center of Woonsocket can answer your questions about the cremation process. Go online to providencecremation.com. Berarducci Funeral Home and Cremation Care Center on Spring Street, Woonsocket. Let them create the perfect service for your loved one. Berarducci Funeral Home and Cremation Care Center.
ON Radio presents the best of the Blackstone Valley. Stay tuned.
It is Coffee and on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Dave Richards and Melissa Murray. And nice of you to be with us as well. 766-1240 for comments and questions. Story on Sundays. Woonsocket call by Joe Nato. And they want to tear down the Hallowell School in North Smithfield.
Well, they're going to.
We found a lot of asbestos. More than we anticipated.
Yeah.
So-
They checked, but there's some hiding behind this and
Yep.
some over there between the roof and the air duct.
Yeah. So it's going to cost more
Yeah.
to get rid of it.
It ain't cheap to get rid of that stuff.
No, not to mitigate that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they have to do that part before they can knock everything down.
Yep.
They got a $500,000 contract. They say it's going to
Yeah.
take another
Oh, yeah.
$136,700 to do
Yeah.
the extra asbestos.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
five-
here's the change order.
Yeah, we said we'd do it for $544,000. We need an extra $29,000 plus to get rid of it. Wow, there's a lot of money.
Fire
in
yesterday
asbestos,
on
huh?
Laurel Ridge Avenue in Pascoag. That's actually the Bridgeton
Yeah.
village in town.
What?
Just got that in from the Red Cross.
Wow. What building does it say?
It's a house on
Oh, okay.
Laurel Ridge Avenue.
Alrighty.
It's my old haunts in Pascoag. Had friends that lived on Laurel Hill Avenue. Laurel Ridge Avenue is somewhat lower in elevation.
Mm-hmm.
Denise just gave us a thumbs up, so I.
Something must be working.
Yes, things are working.
Okay.
we like the thumbs up.
Good to know. All right, down in Providence, you hate to see when this stuff happens, but a nurse at Rhode Island Hospital was violently attacked by a patient, and this was a male nurse, and the nurse was working in the hospital's psychiatric department.
Mm-hmm.
Around,
Seriously injured, I'm told.
yeah.
Yeah.
No weapons were involved, but
It happens more often than
Did you
you
hear
would
about
think.
it?
Oh
Oh,
yes.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Happens often with
and the male nurse is in critical condition, so this is a pretty bad attack.
that is bad. That's
Mhm.
bad.
It says no weapons were involved, but I wonder if they just can you grab like
Sure,
stuff off the wall
something, right?
or whatever
right.
and swinging at somebody and just
Yeah.
and it makes you wonder, was the patient having an attack of some sort and they went in to subdue them or whatever and that's what happened, or did it just happen when they weren't looking?
Right. The increase in mental health issues, and I mean, I know several folks who are in nursing who, this happens a lot. This happens a lot where people are hostile,
Mm-hmm.
and it runs the gamut from just being verbally hostile to like actually accosting the nurses and the hospital workers. So it is not an easy job, and it's can actually be quite dangerous. So
It was never my. I would think to let's be ugly to the nurses and doctors.
Right. You and I wouldn't, but if someone's not well, or
I
you know,
guess
who
not.
who knows? But it's a more dangerous job than ever. It's already taxing. It's already stressful.
You don't have to worry about getting.
You
hit.
shouldn't have to worry about bodily harm, right?
Yeah.
When you're saving people's lives.
I'm there to
Yeah, right.
make you be better. And yeah, what I may be doing may be painful. Drawing blood is never a good time.
Well, right, but I can't imagine. No. I mean, I've gotten stitches in my life twice. One time I was under anesthesia, but the first time I ever had stitches, I was awake, and I was working at a sub shop, and I was, you know, young. I think I was older than being a teenager. I was like 20, and I cut myself all the way to the bone. I still have